Okay, here we are in the dyno room. We've got the Orion mounted on the dyno, ready to go. Basically, we've set the carbs up, we've jetted them. They weren't bad to start with. We've done a few changes, basically richened it up a bit at the top end. So they're fairly standard R1 carbs, just with a few tweaks. Basically, we've got the throttle position sensor wired in, so we're running on a 3D map on the Nodiz unit. One of the things we've been playing with is trumpets and air filters. So the carbs actually came with those gold 70mm trumpets you can see there. We've got a set of our 90s there, and under that filter we've got a set of 50mm trumpets. So we played with them all. The actual very best ones were the 70mm long. Well, the 90s and 70s actually performed very similarly, but they give a bit more peak power basically at the top end, which is unusual actually, because it's longer and you think that might give it more low down torque, but they did actually give it a little bit more peak power. But the problem being, obviously it's an Escort engine bay essentially, and you would not get that filter in over the 90s. It will go over the 70s, but as soon as I put the filter over the 70mm trumpets, the trumpet mouth was too close to the filter and it lost about 8 brake horsepower. So the best compromise we've come to is the 50mm trumpets under that size filter, and that means that we've lost about 2 or 3 horsepower over the 70mm trumpets, but at least it can have a filter and protect the engine. This is also a nice example of a Mark IV Escort Orion engine bay with the heater box still in, and as you can see, the kit fits, the filter fits, it's tight, but it does go in, and that's all that matters really. We get that asked that a lot, so that's a little sort of bit of clarification there. Yes, it will fit with the heater box. Obviously some people choose to remove it anyway, but yeah, there it is. So as we can see, the results are in. A very healthy 147 horsepower from an 1800 Zetec on R1 carbs. Very, very good really. So just to elaborate on the trumpets a little bit, we got that to 149 on the 70mm trumpets. So we've only lost a couple of horsepower. The important thing is though, when we put the filter on the 70mm trumpets, we went down to about 142 horsepower. Whereas now with the 50mm trumpets and the filter, we're still seeing 147, so that's the most important thing. We've got filtration, we've got trumpets, and it's making good power. Nice flat torque curve as well, so it's a good result all round really.